Hi, hello, dear students. Welcome to Rupa's Education. So, let us have a brief discussion on immune responses. See, what is immunity? We know immunity is a natural defense system of the body that protects from various kinds of diseases like pathogens caused by various pathogens like virus and bacteria. See, we have two types of immunity. One is humoral immunity and the second one is cell mediated immunity. So humoral immunity is where the immunity is mediated by the antibodies. So the production of antibodies actually process this kind of immune response. When it comes to the cell mediated immunity, the immunity mediated by the T cells and the natural killer cells is called cell mediated immunity. In cell mediated immunity, we do not have any involvement of antibodies here. So let us discuss humoral immunity in a brief point-wise manner, how it happens with the chain reactions and cascading effects. So the immunity, first of all, the antigens, the disease causing antigens, the free antigens bind to the antibodies which are present on the mature B cells. So these the antibodies have bind with the antigens, and these antibodies, where these antibodies are? These antibodies are on the mature B cells, B lymphocyte cells, and these mature B cells, with the help of MHC molecules, presenting their antigen fragments on their membrane. So before presentation, as we know that they process the antigens and then they display on their membranes with the help of MHC molecules, and these MHC molecules and mature B cell complexes are recognized by the T cells, TH cells. We know T cells. These TH cells recognize them and interact with the antigen MHC complex and release the interleukins, and the interleukins then stimulates the B cells to differentiate and to proliferate into memory cells as well as plasma cells. First of all, see, it is a chain reaction. Simply first antigens bind to the antibodies which are present on the B cells, mature B cells, and these mature B cells process them. Then with the help of MHC molecules they display them. Then these displayed antigens are recognized by the TH cells. After recognition, they bind to these antigen and MHC complexes and release the interleukins, and these interleukins stimulate the B cells to differentiate into plasma cells as well as memory cells. Plasma cells then release specific antibodies. Here specific antibodies, these antibodies are non-specific, and here these antibodies are specific, and these antibodies opsonize and immobilize and neutralize the bacteria, leading to the agglutination of this specific antigen. If these antigens are insoluble, they agglutinate, and if these antigens are soluble, they become precipitate. And they also, so here these phagocytes and activation of phagocytes as well as complement system. That means these interleukins, when they release, they activate the B cells into differentiate, as they also activate the phagocytes and complement system, and these phagocytes, as we know the very name, that they engulf these antigen infected cells or complexes and neutralize them completely. This is how the humoral immunity is carried out in the body. Then come to this cell mediated immunity. So this cell mediated immunity, already I have told you that does not involve in the production of antibodies, and this cell mediated immunity is carried out for exogenous antigens as well as endogenous antigens. Endogenous antigens is nothing but the altered self cells. So when the cells are altered or mutated to become pathogenic or to antigenic, so those endogenous antigens also recognized are mediated by the T cells and NK cells. NK cells are called natural killer cells. So let us see how it happens. So these APCs, that means antigen presenting cells, process the exogenous antigens, and ASCs, altered self cells, process the endogenous antigens. Now these processed antigen fragments are displayed by the APCs as well as ASCs. I mean antigen presenting cells in case of exogenous origin, and antigen altered self cells in case of endogenous origin. The T cells recognize and bind to these APCs and ASCs, leading to the production of TH cells and memory T cells. When these processed antigen fragments are displayed by the APCs and ASCs, they are recognized by the T cells and they bind to these APCs and leading to the production of TH cells and memory cells. Then these TH cells secrete interleukins, and these interleukins help in transforming the TC cells into cytotoxic T cells. When the interleukins are released by the TH cells, these interleukins transform the TC cells into cytotoxic T cells, or cytotoxic T cells attach to the infected cells and release two kind of substances here, which are called perforins and granzymes. Perforins, the very name suggests that they perforate the layer or the membrane of these infected cells, and these granzymes, when they perforate or they make pores or holes to the membrane, these granzymes able to enter into these membrane bound cells. Granzymes, after entering into the cell, releases some kind of enzymes which are called caspases, and these caspases helps in neutralizing or destroying the infected cells by the process called apoptosis. It is a self-destruction, it is a processed self-destruction, and this apoptosis naturally kills the infected cells. So in case of NK cells, the natural killer cells also very similar to the cytotoxic T cells, and they also kills the infected cells. By the way, they protect from the antigens and disease causing antigens in case of cell mediated immunity. So these are the two kind of immune responses the body naturally shows to the to protect from the various kind of infections. Thank you so much. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe.